one of the areas, so Nathan's going to be focusing on, is how can we automate the campaigns, but working back from that, it's like, what do we actually need to know when stuff's going wrong, and making sure we have the right signals in place such that today the operator is a person, so they're aware of like all the signals. Not tomorrow, but like in the future, we can plug in an agent to basically do all the work automatically. So overall at Tano, what we're working towards is building towards an autonomous system that can help brands work with creators at scale. And basically, specifically on that, today I'm focused on how can we improve the way we find creators. That if we don't find great creators, literally everything else that we build is useless.
In Slack, that knowledge needs to come out of your head and go into.
Well, I think it's already there. Like it already exists. So
I don't think it does.
Granola and.
It does for some.
We have it in places, but I wouldn't start with the context layer because I think the work Nathan's doing, there's a lot more quicker wins we can get. One of the challenges when Will comes up with an idea of something to build, it's often framed with that he already has the solution in mind, when the role of an engineer is not just to take a solution and build it, it's to actually figure out the core problem and then engineer the right solution. And so sometimes when someone comes with like, this is the solution, it's often really hard to know why or what is the underlying problem that actually needs to be solved. And that I feel as though is also another engineer's piece of work as like their full-time like project to try and figure out how do we create a company brain, because that feeds into Nathan's system, but Nathan's system that he's building out is already equally complex. And so it's kind of like, yeah, we probably need to do both at the same time, but we don't have enough engineers yet. And so I would say observability comes first.
I think we can get some insights.
So what will the output of this be?
And here is the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer.
That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. And I will do everything I can to ensure an orderly handover of power.
Thoughts from the Prime Minister resigning?
I mean, we're looking for new hires, so let us know if you need a job, Keir.
Happy days.
How many PMs have we had in the last 5 years?
It's like literally a football team cycling their managers. Who was the cabbage one?
That was Liz
Oh,
Truss.
that was
Yeah, she lasted less time than it. Was it I thought it was lettuce.
Lettuce, yeah.
Why do you want to build a company brain, and what is that?
Okay, why do I want to build a company brain? For many reasons, really. It's kind of what's going to allow a lot more things to happen autonomously, and also allow a lot more people to act independently without having to use up as many people's time. So what I mean by that is that if we've got all of this knowledge in one place, there's a lot less interaction that needs to be had that would have, taken up someone's time that wasn't actually necessary. So, for example, you were off for a day and someone had some important conversations, but you weren't there. You then have to have a catch up with that person to fully understand everything that happened whilst you were away, and then pick up from where they left off. That's not actually the most useful bit of someone's time, when realistically we can give them the ability to find the answers to that information themselves and then come up with the real questions they have pertaining to that, so that when they go to use another person's time, it's used in the most efficient way possible, instead of on the more like catch-up work or just the basic knowledge that someone can read up on. And larger than that, we want our agents to be able to act on all of this knowledge as well. So if we've got campaigns and goals, ideally we want to be able to pull this information in from a central place. We also want the agent to be able to act on all of the information from like our Slack to our Notion, and be able to understand exactly what's going on.
Okay, my name's Skepta, also known as H-A-Y, because if I got P's, I'm happy. These MCs are happy with a G, but I'm gonna keep building up B, till the government have to put a bullet in my boy, better NOT. When are these niggas gonna see? These MCs ain't the same as me. I had a crime hit in 2003. God gave me a body and blessed it. You see my fingers, they made duppy. Private caller, DTI, top producer, post Eskimo, fucking with a team. My two lips said, you don't wanna see a nigga on the scene. Go on then, what you mean?
They can't have everything, I think is the point. They want useful content from big creators and pay them fuck all.
Yeah.
That's to me the sticking point around paying them like £60 for a piece of content.
Yeah, you're not.
If I'm a creator with 100k followers, I'm never doing that.
Yeah, quite. Would you? Yeah, what kind of counterintuitive? You might do it if it was nothing.
Yeah.
For an affiliate fee.
because you're sort of like, well, I don't have to do what they're telling me to do. I just create a way that I want to.
Exactly. That's a good point.
What is their like core goal here?
Sales.
So at the moment at Tano, it's a really exciting phase. I feel like companies go through ebbs and flows where different parts of the company rise and fall in different levels of importance. And right now, the number one thing we're focusing on is our ability to deliver on our kind of promises to our customers as well as we can. We have a bunch of customers who are coming through the funnel and want to work with us. And we have a bunch of customers who are already paying us. So the job for us now is to prove to our current customers that all the money they pay us is worthwhile and that we can really exceed their expectations. So that means our engineering teams and our operations teams are incredibly busy at the moment, and if they don't get it right, our customers are going to churn and the company will fail.
A rare red weather warning for extreme heat has been issued for large parts of southern England and Wales starting on Wednesday, with potential highs of up to 40 degrees Celsius.
Bro, why do you have to make it so cold?
What do you mean cold?
I want
on
to
a day,
enjoy
on
the
a
heat
day,
when we have the
on,
heat.
on a day when it is 38 degrees, I think I am entirely valid for putting the aircon on. He's given up.
You want that one?
Carl, do you want the aircon on?
I mean, I didn't say off, did I?
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I didn't say off. Do you want it on?
What temperature do you want it on?
Like, 25 is decent. Is that too cold or too hot?
It's
Too cold.
Too cold. You lost the plot.
I don't know.
What does all this heat mean for AI agents, though? That's the question.
It means they're going to run out of water.
Oh, wait, what?
Huh?
They're not going to run out of water.
No, it's not. I mean, there's going to be no impact. The benefit is that AI agents don't get hot and degrade in performance. So, I mean, I'm just stating the facts of people versus AI
The
agents.
only reason we've got aircon in this office is so that we can work harder.
I mean, why would an office have aircon if that is not the purpose?
See? You see what I'm talking about?
But I meant from the perspective of you have to have a decent operating temperature for people to be productive.
It's only about that. It's only about their productivity.
Well, not necessarily, but also their well-being.
What's the meeting you're meant to be having?
We're just having a...
All hands.
Oh, you're on camera. We're having our weekly all hands call, where we update the team on how the company's tracking, generally just a brief company update.
Currently, the all hands meeting is the two founders and me.
So we have a very big revenue number that we're going after by the end of this month. It is June, it's June 22nd right now, so we have 8 days to hit this revenue number. We'll be speaking to the team a lot about that later, about what we need to do to get there. We're in a very lucky position that very few startups are, that our ability to hit this revenue number is basically 100% in our control. If we don't hit it, that's simply because we didn't execute well enough, and that is obviously a major problem. Most companies are just clawing at any revenue they can get, and we're not. We're selecting it, and then we need to do a really good job of executing it and making sure that we do it in the right way. I wanted to start with how we're tracking against the goal of 1 million annualized run rate this month. We set ourselves the 3 targets last week of what we want to do and how we're tracking against them. So there's still a route there. With 8 days left, I would say the chances went from like 80% 2 weeks ago to like 40% today, to be entirely honest.
To getting to a million AR.
$1 million run rate by the end of this month. Cool. And then the last part is from hiring. I guess the broader point here is like, when I look around now, there's no offense, but 5 people who are doing the campaigns day in, day out. Like, that is not a good position for us to be in. We're way over our heads right now in terms of capacity. And 3 people away, and it almost feels like the office is empty. We just need more people to do this. And it was like, I had an interesting conversation with Cherry and Mark just now. I was like, I think when we started Tano, it was like, tech company, you don't need people anymore, you scale software. And I think that does work for some types of companies, but it doesn't work for us. Mm-hmm. And like, we just have to accept that and be like, okay, well, we just have to make our people way more productive. And that's the bet, right? That we can get the very, very best people and make them
10x what they could be at any other agency. Just like a slight reframe.
I do think that the bet we made initially was more on the absolute scale of like we don't need that many people, but I think it's more like we don't need that many people compared to normal agencies is probably the correct framing.
Do you think we should do like what some of these companies are doing around like the nice recruitment video and try and share it?
Surrounded it.
Yeah, you sent it to me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it next week.
Because I think we should need to...
Can we do it this afternoon?
Are you a high achiever who's recently out of a job? Then I've got something for you. Here, I'm hiring! The marketing services industry is worth over $500 billion.
Yet, it's still all manual, through spreadsheets and tens of thousands of agencies.
We build autonomous AI agents that solve the messiest of all marketing channels, influencer marketing.
We pair frontier AI agents with human experts like Kieran and Clara.
I spent years at brands doing this manually, but now our engineering team builds AI agents to help me move faster than ever.
We're looking for more people to join the team to build the future of marketing.
The jobs we're hiring for are in the links below. If you're interested in any of them, apply now.